about the Morelli House, because we rent the Morelli House to the actives at a very good, at $1,000 a month. And then that money goes to keep the house up, help pay for the insurance, and then also fund our Morelli House Public Program Committee or project, where we give tours and have educational events. And then at the end of the year, for that account, we keep back $12,000, and whatever's left over from doing the repairs and paying for the insurance and all that stuff, then we split that income 50-50 between the actives, and then we put the rest of the 50%, the other 50%, into the collateral. Then every year, now that the fund has reached $250,000, which Jeanette told you about, we split the net income, the interest income on the principal, the $424,000. The actives get 50% of the net income from that account, in addition to the 50-50 split from the net income from the Morelli House account. So we're able to turn over around $6,000 a year to the actives. Now, once the fund gets to, drum roll, $500,000, the actives will get 75% of the net income. Now, we just finished our legacy campaign and we went from $130,000 in the collateral account, the cash account, to $424,000 through the legacy campaign, which was a 2-year push to fund the collateral account. So we're very happy about the result. We exceeded our goal. And we have pledges for $65,000, and we have known bequest of $205,000. But we're really pushing hard to get us up to the $500,000 mark, when we get 75% of the net income from both those segregated accounts and from the net interest on the collateral account. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Sherry had just bought a new car. She hadn't even smoked. So it was, so she took him in her car. I got in my car. We met him over here. He walks in. Now, you have to remember that even though we got it restored, at that point in time, the 50-year-old carpet was here. We had somebody gave us a bunch of furniture that was missing cushions. It really, and was smelly, and it just didn't look like it could look. And he walks in, he says, "Oh my God, you gals don't realize what a gym you have. Let me be your interior designer. I will call my manufacturers," he's still manufacturing furniture, "and get your furniture donated. What I can't get donated, I'll fill in with my historical collection." And bingo, a week later we had an email, everything was all set up.
So the furniture you're sitting on is original, as part of his designs. This is very expensive furniture, and I mean, it's just perfect mid-century modern kidney-shaped sofas.
And he spec'd it out for us. He picked the colors. He even picked the carpet that we were going to order, because we had gotten a grant to get the carpet fixed and all of that. It was just an amazing serendipity. I mean, talk about being in the right place at the right time. I get chills every time I tell this story. It was just terrific. We had gotten a grant from the state, the Cultural Commission, the Commission on Cultural Affairs, to finish the restoration. We'd gotten a $50,000 grant. We had planned our grand opening, and then we realized we didn't have furniture. Hello? And this was the answer to our problem. And it made it even better than it would have been had we tried to forage around Las Vegas to try to find furniture. It was wonderful.
And the dining room table is a special piece.
The dining room table, thank you. The dining room table is from Kagan's collection, and the chairs. And
And our staff. This is Marvella. Marvella
heads up, housekeeping and all kinds of things. When you walk around the house, you'll see how immaculate this place is, and it's because of Marvella and the group that she works with. Angela Roberts is our fund development person, and she is standing there to wave at you. And I'm Deanna Weiner, and I'm the
That's okay.
And we are so glad you're here. We love to share and talk about some of the things that we do. We're going to let you all, I think we're going to have 75 people, so we thought we'd let you quickly walk around the house, but prior to that, I want to give you an overview, and Angela, you chime in too and fill in where I'm leaving in any blanks. There's an upstairs as well. We've got a family room up there. This house houses 12 families. So these families typically stay here. There's no average stay. We just had a family that left that had been with us for months. They had a child that was injured and paralyzed, and so they were here for several months. And that is not uncommon. And then we have families that also come in and stay with us while their children are being treated. Then they go home, and then they come back for further treatments and ongoing. So it's kind of like a family. The staff that works here really interacts with the families. We hear very much about those people and what's going on in their lives, and so we're here to service them. You're going to see room 8 is open, so you can peek in there. The services that we provide are not only the sleeping facility. Each room has their own private bath, which is not typical of all Ronald McDonald houses around the country. And we supply, shampoo and linens and those kinds of things. We've had instances where we've actually supplied families clothing because they lost everything. We had one that was in a terrible car accident, and in fact they had one fatality in that. So we really help them, clothe them, etc., and get back on their feet. Not only do we have the residential program, but we have 110 lunches that leave this house Monday through Friday. Some of them go to UMC, some of them go to Sunrise Pediatric Unit. That's for families that, families get really involved with their child that is sick, and they forget to eat sometimes. And so we have a group of volunteers that come in every morning and fix the sack lunches and delivers those. Another group comes in and delivers those to the hospitals. And our goal is to really work with all of the hospitals and the pediatric units around the valley. We've not only got the UMC and Sunrise systems, but we've got St. Rose and Valley as well. We have a care mobile that travels around the rural areas, and that provides dental care for families that really are unaware of dental hygiene. There's a lot of that happens, and we don't think about that so much, but believe me, there's a lot that people that are unaware, so it creates the awareness as well as provides treatment for those people, so that travels around. We have a Camp Success. We've partnered with the Children's Heart Center, and we just sent about 40 kids to camp, and it's in Ely. Those children would not have the chance to go or the opportunity to go to camp if it wouldn't be for the Ronald McDonald House and this partnership. And this year the kids are a lot of heart kids because of the affiliation with the Heart Center. And that entire week they eat right, they learn about what's good to eat and what's not good to eat. And obesity, childhood obesity is definitely a concern in this country. So, they are actually educated in addition to having a really good time. What else am I leaving out? I'm trying to get through this real quick.
Janet pretty much said basically everything that we do. A lot of people think, we're just a house and that's all. We actually do service our local community, and we're extremely proud about that. One thing that we want to say is thank you, because Junior League was very instrumental in helping building us. I know you guys took 10 years out of your time about 20 years ago and said, hey, there is a need for this house, and you guys actually built us. And that's like a huge honor for us, because